The government of Jigawa State has ordered the immediate closure of all public schools over fear of attacks on schools across the state. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories. At number 1, the government of Jigawa State has ordered the immediate closure of all public schools over fear of attacks on schools across the state. The schools were abruptly closed on Wednesday when pupils were taking their terminal examinations. The sudden closure has caused panic among residents and students. Many of the students were seen stranded, waiting to be evacuated out of town. According to reports, the spokesperson of the State Ministry of Education, Wasilu Omar, confirmed the closure. Police spokesperson in Jigawa, Lawan Adam, said the police command in the state did not order the closure of the schools and the Ministry of Education is yet to brief the command. At number 2, a northern group, Arewa Youth Assembly, has called for the removal of the National Security Advisor, retired Major General Babagana Muguno, over the lingering insecurity in many parts of the country. The group attributed the rising insecurity in the country to the inability of the NSA to advise President Buhari on measures to put in place to tame the scourge. Addressing journalists during a peaceful protest at the National Assembly on Wednesday, the group's publicity secretary Aliyu Mohammed vowed that the group would mobilize and hold a massive protest across the 19 northern states if the president refused to sack the NSA by Friday. At number 3, on Wednesday morning, officials of the National Union of Electricity Employees of Nigeria picketed the Mando TCN Station in the Kaduna state capital, shutting down operations and thereafter forced workers out of the company's premises before locking the gates with their own key. They vowed not to resume work until their demands are met by the federal government. Other electricity companies have been shut down, leading to a reduction in the electricity grid. Meanwhile, the Minister of Power, Abubakar Aliyu, says the federal government is holding discussions with the organized labor in order to proffer solutions to various issues. At number 4, disclosed in a statement issued on Wednesday by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency spokesperson Femi Babafemi, the chairman of NDLEA, retired General Mohammed Buba Mawar, proposed that youth corps members should undergo drug tests as a report for their mandatory one-year national service at the various orientation camps across the country. Mara made the call when he hosted the Director General of the National Youth Service Corps, Brigadier General Mohammed Fada, who led his management team on a courtesy visit to the NDLEA headquarters in Abuja on Wednesday, 8, 2022. Marwa added that the move would be part of the War Against Drug Abuse initiative. At number 5, the Court of Appeal sitting in Kanu on Wednesday ordered a retrial of the death sentence against the singer who was accused of blasphemy against the Prophet Muhammad. The singer Aminu Yahaya Sharif, 24, a resident of Sharifai in the Kanu metropolis, was accused of committing blasphemy against the Prophet of Islam in a song he circulated via WhatsApp in March 2020. The singer is said to be a member of the Islamic Tijaniya sect and a member of the Faida group, followers of Ibrahim Niasse, a Senegalese Islamic scholar. The song promoted violence against the family members of the musician, who fled the area while his family house was set ablaze by angry youths who protested against him. At number 6, the Anambra State government has commissioned a scientific probe into the sudden death of the wife of the suspended Transition Committee chairman of NUEE North Local Council area, late Mrs. Chidiebele Iloka. The panel was constituted at Nnamdi Azikiwe University Teaching Hospital, where the corpse of Mrs. Iloka was deposited. Meanwhile, the suspended chairman, Mbazulike Iloka, has been arrested by the State Police Command. The Anambra State Police spokesperson, DSP Tochukwu Ikenga, confirmed the arrest on Wednesday. At number 7, operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency have arrested MD CEO of Marvel Rock Pharmaceuticals and Stores Limited, Orakwe Chibuike Celestine, on Monday, 8 August, for engaging in sales of illicit drugs on popular e-commerce platform GGNG. The Director of Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, disclosed this on Wednesday. Orakwe registered the pharmaceutical company on 16 December 2014 with the certificate and support of a licensed pharmacist who opted out of the deal in 2017. He later enrolled it on GGNG platform in 2019. He allegedly sold illicit drugs like tramadol, ketamine hydrochloride injection, Hypnox flunitrazepam tablet, amongst others. At number 8, the Federal Capital Territory Administration says it has embarked on mass elimination of shanties, regular raiding and clearing of hideouts harboring criminals and hoodlums in the territory. The senior special assistant to the FCT Minister on Security Matters, Abu Mohammed, on Wednesday in Abuja, said that most of the shanties are safe havens for miscreants, armed robbers, kidnappers, and drug dealers. He added that there are also security threats and environmental hazards associated with shanties. Mohammed noted that the administration was also curtailing the menace of Okada riders in the city and ensuring the removal of scavengers, otherwise known as Babambola, from the streets of the FCT. At number 9, men of the Rapid Response Squad have been deployed on the Long Bridge section of the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. The deployment was ordered by the commander, CSP Olayinka Egbeyemi, as part of follow-up routine patrol of the area aimed at complementing the efforts of other police units and reinforcing security around the area. Lately, that section of the expressway has become a playing ground for robbers in the early hours of the day due to the traffic caused by the ongoing reconstruction of the road. Earlier, a ban on hawking was enforced there. Finally, at number 10, Sri Lanka's president on Wednesday said it will not extend the state of emergency declared during anti-government protests. It has been in effect for a month and it's officially due to end this Thursday. Sri Lanka saw months of widespread protest against the government and the storming of several key buildings last month, which eventually led to the resignation of former President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. Ranil Wickremesinghe was picked as his successor in a parliamentary vote on July 20, 2022. The country still faces an unprecedented economic crisis. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.